Coming to your source with some gameplay of Advanced Warfare, coming back from Black Ops 3. And yeah, I know how, Advanced Warfare is sort of like, oh my god, Black Ops 3 came out, are we playing Advanced Warfare now? But really, simple the fact is that we still have like 2 months before Black Ops 3 comes out. And Advanced Warfare, honestly, I think is a fine game. I think it honestly is a very good Call of Duty. I think there were a lot of things that it did right. Sure, a lot of things that it didn't do so well either. But I think overall it's a very fun game, and honestly it's different than Black Ops 3 for sure. It's not as well done or well polished, but I think first of all you can dismiss a lot of that since it's Sledgehammer's first time, and it's better than Ghost, so it's better than trash, right? But anyway, I wanted to sort of talk about how this game feels after Black Ops 3, how I sort of feel about this game after Black Ops 3, because honestly it is very different. It feels very clunky. The first thing I noticed was clunkiness when I played this game. It feels much less smoother than Black Ops 3, and that could be for several reasons, and I think it's honestly because of several reasons. The main reason I think that is that way is because of the way the movement is handled in this game. The movement in this game is very boosty. It's very immediate. It's very spontaneous. You don't have pretty much any recharge time between your exo boost and exo movements and exo thrust and all that stuff, whatever it's called, whatever you may be using. Get wrecked, scrub. It's a live commentary, by the way. I like doing live commentaries. They're fun, they're spontaneous, they change it up a little bit, so might as well do some time to time. They're fun and all. Anyway, I do sort of think that it's a little bit annoying in this game how the boost mechanics are very spammy. Whereas in Black Ops 3, you do have a recharge time. They're much slower to do. It's not where you're getting a sudden boost in movement. It's like a very sort of gradual movement mechanic you have in that game. Whether it be wall running or even just straight up thrusting is handled pretty slowly in that game. With the whole recharge mechanic in there, and it's much slower than Advanced Warfare. And honestly, it leads to a little bit of a smoother game if it's less spammy like that. And it's nice. It's nice to play a game that you have to take a little bit of time to sort of master. And honestly, it's also nice that you also have to sort of know what you're doing when you play the game. I mean, a lot of times in Advanced Warfare, you could just be boosting around, and it could actually help you out a bit. And honestly, it could get a lot of people frustrated. It could throw a lot of people off. But in Black Ops 3, you have to be a little bit more methodical about the way you do it, and you can't really just sort of spam your movements all the time. Another thing that I think makes Black Ops 3 very smooth compared to this game, unfortunately, is the fact that honestly the game feels like a very well polished game. A lot of the frame rate issues are not too often. Most of the time the frame rate is pretty consistent. The latency is very low. The feel of the guns is very well. The guns honestly feel a little consistent, much more consistent too. You'll be getting a kill and you'll know when you get that hit marker. You'll know when an enemy's supposed to drop. In Advanced Warfare, I've had so many engagements where I'd stop shooting at sometimes because I thought I got the kill, but due to whatever reason, lag or just the game itself, I didn't get the kill, or I didn't get the hit marker, or whatever it may be. And it's frustrating. It's it's annoying because it really does throw you off in a lot of cases. It helps you in some cases as well. But honestly, I think it's just not as smooth as Black Ops 3 system, and I like how Treyarch does that. Typically with most games, I think Black Ops 2 didn't do it too well. Well, with Black Ops 3, I do definitely like the approach they did. I think they did a very good job, like they always do pretty much. Treyarch knows how to polish their games very well, and it's a very nice attribute that they have to pretty much every game. Can I get this kill? Yes, let's go! Let's talk about a little bit more of the gameplay specifically from Black Ops 3. I think Advanced Warfare, it's a little bit faster paced for sure. I mean, the time to kill in Black Ops 3 is longer, but I think with Advanced Warfare, it's a little bit annoying at times too, because it's a little bit, like I said before, this game's a little more inconsistent compared to Black Ops 3, but a lot of the times, it's also very fun. It's, I think, fun in the sense that it's very new. There's a lot of new things you can do. I think extra boosting, moving around, and all that stuff, there's a lot of cool things. I mean, if you just look at the various types of guns, there's so many types of guns, as I get wrecked here in this first half, but there's so many types of guns in this game because you really do have the different kinds of shotguns. I mean, look at the gun I'm using the blunderbuss. This gun is so fun to use, and honestly, yes, it's not very effective, but at 1v1 engagements or for uplink, if you're just trying to take out the enemy carrier, it's fantastic, and honestly, it can change up the pace. It's very refreshing. But in games like Call of Duty Ghosts, I'm going to bash on Ghosts here because honestly, anyone can bash on Ghosts, and it's like getting free money. It's easy to do, and you don't have to do pretty much any work for it, and you get rewarded with a big reward because a lot of people agree with you. But I do have to say, you know, this game does take its balance and not as well as Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3's balance was very fun. There's not a whole lot of guns I can use in this game. Sure, pretty much every one of the assault rifles are very fun to use, but besides that, it's not. That's pretty much where the line stops. I can't use too many SMGs besides, you know, the KF5, the MP11, and the ASM1, because besides that, they'll suck. Except the SAC-3 I know is getting a little bit more useful, but S16 has its place, I guess. But honestly, if I had to bet on pretty much anyone with an ASM1 versus even someone with a little bit of skill, more skill than that ASM1 guy, I'd go with the ASM1, because it has, you know, it's just a stronger gun overall. The AMR9, don't even get me started on the AMR9, it's so bad. The EPM3, I straight up think it's so bad. I mean, this gun it feels like it does low damage, and honestly, a lot of the hit detection on this gun, it's very bad. A lot of my shots do not register, and even when they do register, I get, you know, a lot of hit markers, and, you know, you don't flinch very well. You don't take a lot of flinch with that gun, so it's, you know, it's very easy for someone to sort of take you out if you're using the EPM3. And moving on, I mean, we can go on forever about this. I know the NA45, the sort of grenade launcher sniper they have, a lot of people are not too much of a fan of. And then, you know, of course, there's guns like the XMGs that are getting buffed a little bit more, but even then they started off not so great. And the balance overall, it's all right. There's a lot of variety in the guns, but there's just not a whole lot of skill. There's not a whole lot of strength to the guns, excuse me, not skill, because skill is not determined on the guns, it's determined on your own personal playstyle and, you know, how you play the game and all. But this game, I thought it was a much needed change. I think that, you know, the community really did need this game after what Ghost did, after, you know, the sort of the boredom of Ghost, what it was, the fact that, you know, there was no variety in the game, the fact that, you know, people really wanted something new. And that's what this game did very well. What Advanced Warfare will be remembered for will not, I don't think, I mean, you can of course say that Advanced Warfare will be remembered for its negative things because you raged about that a lot or whatever it may be, or you weren't too much of a fan of it. Hater. But but in the end of the day, the thing that Advanced Warfare did right, better than every other pretty much Call of Duty in recent years, was the fact that it changed things up so much, to the fact that we got such a new game. We got a game that really lasted very long. I mean, hell, I'm still playing Advanced Warfare to this day. At this point last year, you know, I would be moving on to Destiny and stuff. Of course, there's no real FPS that has come out recently. I think, you know, of course, the Taken King is coming out for Destiny, the DLC, and that's coming out in about a little, like half a week or something like that. But even then, that game's been out for a year now, so, you know, it's not really fresh in that sense of the word. But, you know, there's plenty of guns, FPS games coming out this year, and 2015 really is such a big year for FPS. We have Star Wars Battlefront, we have Halo 5 Guardians, we have Black Ops 3, pretty much fantastic. All three games I know are going to be fantastic shooters. Man, oh baby, a double kill, let's go, that double kill with that blunderbuss, oh, just wrecking people. Anyway guys, this commentary has been a lot of fun. Hopefully we can turn it around and sort of take people out. Let me get this satellite and have over our team. My shoulders, man, they're getting tired of carrying my team so much. I need help. This blunderbuss, I like losing the blunderbuss. It's a lot of fun. I really do think that, you know, it has a lot of potential if used correctly. If you use it with overkill and you use like an ASM1 or something like that for your primary, this gun has a lot of potential, because you really can cover all sorts of engagements and guarantee that in game modes like search and destroy or free for all, that, you know, if you're in a 1v1 engagements, if you're in a 1v1 engagement, you're pretty much going to come out victorious all the time. Yes, I know. Did you see the freaking garbage? Oh my god, I was like, yes, I got it. I saved the team, and then my teammate's like, psych, that's the wrong goal. Oh my god, I saved it. Yes, teammate, 11 and 10. We pretty much won. If they take these points away from us right now, I swear to god, I'm gonna scream and cry at the same time. It's gonna be hilarious. Come on, teammate, get that point in. I need to get, can I get final kill cam? Can I get final kill cam? No, I can't, but I got close to it, right? I was like right there. I love doing live commentaries. They're so much fun. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and subscribe to give me YouTube money. Well, let me know, what do you guys think about playing Black Ops 3 after playing Advanced Warfare from Black Ops 3? You know, we do have a couple months left. Hope you guys are having fun with Advanced Warfare. And honestly, guys, go pre-order Black Ops 3. It's amazing. We already know that. But honestly, I think Advanced Warfare, if you haven't played it in a while, give it a new shot. There's been a lot of new things that come out in the game, and I think, honestly, it's a fun game, and it's the most fun game of Call of Duty in a long time. So, guys, anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you on my next video. Peace out.